Howdy ho, boys and gals, it's your neighborhood sneaky Harbor Freight tool salesman. Alright, so I posted the video a few days ago telling my story about what happened with Harbor Freight, and I said something in the video about trusting other tool reviewers or whatever. Well, all of a sudden, I guess the bear seen it, and I didn't call him out by name, but it must have hit a little bit too close to home, because here he comes commenting on my video. And you know, I wouldn't even do this. And you know, if you're here for a tool review and you're mad because it's not a tool review, the title lets you know it's not a tool review. So if you clicked on here and you're still mad, then it's your own fault. You just wanted to be mad or wanted to say something, and you know, there's nothing I could do about that. But this guy gets on and he comments on there, and he starts, and you know, I knew he was going to say something. He was going to take up for Harbor Freight. That's what he does. He takes up for Harbor Freight, man. And this was, and you know, like I said, I wouldn't have done this, right? But this dude said that I was returning a ratchet, which I didn't buy, which I was committing fraud, is what he said. Okay, first off, dude, I said in the video that the ratchet I was returning, I bought. So that's neither here nor there. But even if it wasn't a ratchet I bought, it says directly that the lifetime warranty is for the life of the tool on the Harbor Freight website. So if I'm committing fraud and all this and all that, and you know, the first thing he does is he goes straight to Snap-on even does the lifetime warranty like that. Snap-on does this. This dude is just, and you know, that's why I told him, anyone with a half a brain knows this dude is a Harbor Freight salesman, man. They send this dude tools all the time. He may have said a few negative things about Harbor Freight over the time. You know, he's did tools that he didn't like at Harbor Freight and whatnot. And he got mad when they wouldn't let him record in the store. So he made the video about how he was done with Harbor Freight and all this and all that. Well, this is what he says to me. He says that, yeah, I've said negative things about Harbor Freight and they sent me tools. When they first came out with their Hercules drill, I said something negative about it. I did a review on the Hercules 12-volt drill, and he was talking about the 12-volt drill. I did a review on the Hercules 12-volt drill. I put it up against the Milwaukee and something else. I can't even remember. I'm all flustered, man. I was working, and this all happened, and I'm stopping work real quick to do this, and then I'm going to go back to work. But I did the review on the Hercules drill, and I put it up against the Milwaukee, and I said the Milwaukee beat the Hercules drill, in my opinion. Here he come in the comments. He said that, oh, I had the exact opposite results. He even went so far as making a video, giving me, he didn't put it on YouTube, but he gave me a link to the video to go watch this video and to see that he was getting the results that he said he was getting, that the Hercules was better than the Milwaukee. So he says in the comments, I said that to tell everybody to buy Milwaukee and not Hercules. Man, anytime anybody says anything about Harbor Freight, this dude is straight in the comments, man. Straight in the comments saying, you know, taking up for Harbor Freight. He's always taking up for Harbor Freight. Everybody knows he's going to take up for Harbor Freight. He is the Harbor Freight guy, man. Harbor Freight is dependent on him to sell tools, man. They send him out stuff. They send this guy out. They make these icon toolboxes, right? For a professional. They want to know what a professional thinks about it. They want to see it get tested and all this and all that. So they send them out to a few guys at work. Then they send this guy out, a $13,000 setup that don't even work. He don't even use tools, man. Every once in a while, he might do an oil change or something, but I doubt he even does an oil change. So they send him out this $13,000 toolbox. They sent him out the $13,000 toolbox because they were hoping that he'd be able to trick somebody into buying the toolbox that didn't really need the toolbox. And that's the bottom line, man. They was paying him for him selling so many tools for him, because he'll get stuff and he'll upsell stuff. He's a smart guy. He is a smart guy. There's no doubt about it, man. But when he gets on there and tries to personally, you know, attack me, and he said, oh, Harbor Freight's probably busy. They probably this, they probably that, or whatever. And they probably got mad because you put so many icon videos out. Okay, so after every icon video I posted, here they was messaging me. Oh, it's great. It's great. Oh, nice video. Nice video. Oh, we're sending you something. We're sending you this. We're sending you that. Dangling the carrot in front of me, hoping that I was going to just keep saying nice things about their tools and try to sell some tools for them. And he was like, I couldn't even do videos because you were putting out so many videos. Man, I put out videos over a few weeks that I had some wrenches, ratchets, and I split the videos up in like 2s and 3s because they were so long, because I felt like I wanted to be thorough. So I didn't put out a whole bunch of different tool material. I just tested a few tools and just split it up and just wanted to have shorter videos instead of just putting out one long video, because I could have just made one 50-minute video, but nobody wants to sit there and watch a 50-minute video. So I tried to split it up in like 15-minute videos, and that's still pushing it. So I wasn't just spamming out a bunch of icon videos. I might have been putting out icon videos for a few weeks, and then I stopped after that. But that's like I told him. If that was the case, then when I was putting out the videos, they would have just said so. They would have just stopped talking then. But that wasn't the case. They was messaging me every trip, constantly. After every video, they were coming in saying something, trying to, even thinking back, they even tried to probably put stuff in my head to get me to say stuff. You know what I mean? And it might have worked a little bit. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But, I was looking back at the messages, and I kind of got the impression that they was definitely dangling the carrot in front of me. But that was his thing. He said, oh, Harbor Freight was probably busy. They got a lot going on. You was mad because they didn't send you the tools. I don't care if they didn't send me tools. I never asked for the tools. I didn't want the tools. The tools are not the point. The point is that they kept trying to offer me tools. They kept trying to say they were sending me tools. They kept saying, keep your eye out in the mail for a package. Keep your eye out in the mail for a package. I never asked for no tools. I didn't want any tools. And if I was that worried about getting the tools, like I said in the video, I just would have just never said nothing negative about them and would have just praised them to all heaven and been their puppet like he is, because he is their puppet, man. He probably does sell a lot of tools for them. And they're thankful for that. And that's why they sent him out the $13,000 toolbox. And anybody with half a brain can see that he's a Harbor Freight salesman, man, a snake oil salesman. And he's slick about it though, because there's a lot of guys, it gets on my nerve. I don't say nothing. Like I told him, I've never said nothing to him personally, but it does bother me because I think there is guys out there that might trust this guy's word and think he knows what he's talking about. I mean, heck, he even went up against AVE when AVE took apart that Hercules drill. But yet he said when the Hercules drill come out, he told everybody to buy Milwaukee. AVE did the video, man. He even tried to go, did AVE get it wrong? He's going up against him, saying this dude's like the king of tools. You know what I mean? He's going up against him, trying to say that he's wrong, that Harbor Freight the Hercules was the best, man. And anytime you ever said anything about Hercules, he was there defending it. Anytime you say anything about Harbor Freight, he's there defending it. That's how I met the guy, man. I made a video saying something bad about Harbor Freight. There he was. You know what I mean? He didn't say nothing bad to me. And, I was appreciative that he did that for me, that he, threw my channel name out there. But, enough is enough, man. This guy, there's people that probably trust his word, man. And like I said, any professional, man, if they were thinking about buying this icon box, I'm going to bet money that nobody's going to take his word for it to say that the icon box is good and buy the icon box. Nobody probably take my word for it either. I'm not trying to say that I'm something special, but I guarantee nobody's going to take his word for it. They would take my word over his word, man. I guarantee that. And if you look back to his older videos, man, there's this dude, he did a tool review on a drill hanging a shelf up in an office, man. He don't work in the field, man. He don't do nothing. He's older, he's retired, and that's cool, man. But don't pretend like you know how these tools really work because you read about them. You don't know how, you got to use the tools, man. You got to use them. You can't just read about them and try to fake your way through. You got to use them. You got to know what you're talking about. But he probably does know what he's talking about because he's probably read a lot about it, and he may know a little bit about tools. He probably knows a lot about tools. But like I said, he's not using any tools on a daily basis, man. He may be doing an oil change, but I seriously doubt he's climbing up under any cars to do any oil change, man, to be honest with you. But, these guys that trust his word, I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for him. But what are you going to do about it, man? I wanted to just say that, and I'm just going to put it all out there, man. I don't even care anymore. I'm just at the point to where I don't even care. I'm sick of these icon tools. I'm sick of Harbor Freight. I'm sick of the Bear. I'm sick of, I'm sick of all the crap, man. I'm going to just do tool reviews, man. That's all I want to do is do tool reviews, and I don't need all this extra drama, the Harbor Freight drama. If they contacted me right now and said, oh, we're going to send you out all this stuff, I wouldn't even answer it, dude. I am just done with all of it, dude. I might not even take any more tools from people. I make it clear when I take tools. I say, I'm not going to give an opinion one way or the other. I'm going to try and then give an opinion. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to say anything good about it, but who knows, man? But I'm just aggravated with all this. This guy gets on there saying I'm committing fraud and saying Harbor Freight's probably busy, or they were probably mad because I put out so many icon videos. They wanted me to put them icon videos out. They wanted me to try to sell them some tools, and I was doing good for them, and they was dangling the carrot. They was dangling it. Then I said something bad, and it was all over. Like I said, man, it ain't got nothing to do with they were probably busy or whatever. It ain't got nothing to do with it, man. I could just tell the difference in the tone, because we talked even after I did that video, and I even asked them directly. I said, are you upset because I said something about, you know, those sockets or whatever? He's like, no, we're not upset. We're not upset and all this. But they were upset because you could tell the whole tone changed, man. The whole tone changed. There was no more mention of your package is on the way. Your package is on the way. There was no more mention of anything right after that video. So put two and two together. Make your own conclusion. I don't care if anybody believes me or not. Anyway, as far as the bear goes, if you like the bear, if you're ride or die with the bear, I don't care, man. It don't matter. You can get mad and leave something in the comments. You can do whatever, man. Let me know about it in the comments. I don't even care. I appreciate y'all, man. Till next time, stay real.